Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how to set up the Pro 70 Power Filter from Top Fin Pro series. A lot of pros in there. So I actually use this for some fish and honestly for a lot of turtles. The turtles are extremely dirty and these filters right here are extremely amazing for turtle keepers. I have used this. I've tried tons of other filters and just some reason just doesn't keep the tank clean. These keep the tank clean. However, when I did get them, they were kind of like, you know, a lot for me to take in. I'm not really that much into filters, so I'm gonna teach you how I set mine up. So obviously, when you open it up, it's gonna look like this right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out, and you will see it comes with a couple of things. These right here is the skimmer plus some of the waterfall mechanisms. Obviously, it has like the filter media in there as well as the instructions. The instructions for me was, I don't know why, I'm probably stupid, but they were pretty hard for me to understand, so that's why I'm making this video, to help you guide along. The other series I have, I think it's the Pro 50, it's the one right below this, I think it's Pro 50, maybe Pro 40. This right here was a confusing part on the bag. It comes with this little carbon media. On the bag it says remove the poly bag before use, and I was unsure. I was like, does it mean, like, it means the plastic bag, right? But keep the little nylon bag, right? And I was like, I'm not for sure. However, I kept the little material bag and it's totally fine. It's perfectly fine. So we got this right here. This is the little filter media. You're gonna have your carbon in here. The little canisters right there, or ceramic rings. I forgot what they're called. The ceramic rings. Anyway, ceramic rings are in here. This is what I didn't get. It said remove the poly bag before use. And again, I don't know, maybe I don't understand. However, it comes in three different bags. And this is the part that was getting me, is this right here. So here is, it comes in a Ziploc bag. And then it comes in this little plastic bag. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a feeling you need to take this out of the plastic bag, and that's exactly what I did. It does kind of have a little residue when you do it. However, I think, honestly, if you want to keep it in the plastic bag, you can. I'm not really a fan of how this looks, and I just feel like algae would grow on it. So I removed it. It worked fine when I removed it. It's up to you if you want to keep it or remove it. I removed it. And then right here you have your intake and your little sponge filter. Also right here, if you don't know what this is, this little like, I don't even know how to describe it, little gear looking thing. You put this underneath your filter right here, and it will level, you know, it'll decide how much push you have off the aquarium. So once you have this on the aquarium, if you want it like, you know, kind of leaning forward, you can push it forward more, you know, like push it inwards. So that way it pushes, if you push it that way, it kind of leans it back a little bit. That's what that's for. And with this right here, this little sponge filter, you're just gonna go ahead and shove that right there together. Once it's snug, you're good to go. Now this, be a little careful, I will say. I kind of put mine on the third ring right there. You can do it much smaller right there. Fourth ring, like I said, be careful because it's kind of a pain to like pull back down. This right here is for a skimmer. The skimmer is gonna, if you see like oily stuff on top of the tank, the skimmer will get rid of that. That's why I love this, because my turtle tanks have that a lot. These right here, you're gonna put inside. I like the waterfall kind. I don't like the one where it's like drippy, you know, the drip, the holes. I feel like this, they're both, to me, they sound the same. They're much louder than the other, but I do like the waterfall the way it looks. And all you do with this, if you can see, is insert it. Just insert it and push it down right there on each of these, and just decide if you want the drip or the waterfall. To put the skimmer on, you're gonna put the L right here, and then after that, you can go ahead and apply, if you want the long tube extension. You can honestly put all the extensions on there, depending on your water level. I use the small tube extension, and then the skimmer just slides right on there like that, and it kind of floats on the water. You don't have to worry, there's nothing that's gonna snap this into place right here, but you do put that right there. So that way it can float on the water, and it'll float like that on the water level. Again, the carbon was really weird. It says remove it from the bag, and I don't think it means, I'm pretty sure you don't remove it from this bag, but the poly bag, I'm pretty sure they mean plastic. You just pull this right out, because if you did put the carbon inside of there, it's gonna fall through the hole. So that's why I was like, it's unclear. So put the bag inside of there, slap it in, And this right here, I did remove from the bag, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove it again. It's very easy to remove from the bag. Bam, done. And after that, I did get some carbon right there. You're just gonna go ahead and drop this inside of there, like so. And then once she's inside of there, you're ready to put it in your tank. Let's get started on that. So after you go ahead and put it on top of your tank, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna go ahead and get a cup of water and fill up the inside full of water. And do this before you plug it in. Once you got it filled up with water, you can go ahead and plug it in, and it's gonna make a bunch of funky sounds like this right here, but then it's gonna start pushing out water. And you see this little thing I'm turning up here? This is gonna allow more water inside the filter or less water inside the filter. And once the water starts flowing, you're done. The only complaint I have of this is that the water level, the minimum water level, is kind of high. And when I put it on the rim of the tanks, it makes a lot of noise. It's not that quiet a filter. The filter itself, the little mechanism inside it is quiet, but the waterfall is not so quiet. Even when I use both of them, it's pretty loud. And I've had some quiet filters before on like 40 and 70 gallon tanks. So I would give this a 9 out of 10. It is amazing. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is just the fact that the waterfall is kind of loud. And I have my water to the top of the tank, and it's still pretty loud. Like I said, the minimum water level, only thing. Other than that, this thing is amazing. 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it. I have multiple of these, and this is one I got recently. It's a 70. It's been holding up great. It keeps my turtle tanks sparkly clean, and trust me, I have tons of other filters that just cannot do the job, and this one does the job. And if it can keep a turtle tank clean, trust me, it's gonna keep your fish tanks clean as well. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope I was of some help, and if I was, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comments.